Ataha vibhutim mama mayaya achitam. Directly we will see the meaning of this sloka from Jiva Goswami's explanation. But just I will read out. That is this because he is completely absorbed in the thought of me. Who is saying? Kapil Bhagwan is saying. Absorbed in thought of me, the devotee doesn't desire even the highest benediction obtainable in the upper planetary systems, including Satyaloka. He doesn't desire the 8 material perfections obtained from mystic yoga, nor does he desire to be elevated to the kingdom of God. Yet, even without desiring them, the devotee enjoys, even in this life, all the offered benedictions. So, he is not desiring, even without desiring them, the devotee enjoys. He is not desiring, but he gets those. So, this is the basic meaning of the 37 and 38 is. Huh? Not Krama Sandarbha, this sloka explanation itself is there. Or it's already there. This is only Krama Sandarbha, na? Whatever Jiva Goswami wrote in the down. The Lord continued, my dear mother, devotees who receive such a transcendental opulences are never bereft of them. Neither weapons nor the change of time can destroy such opulences. Because the devotees accept me as their friend, their relative, their son, preceptor, benefactor, the supreme deity, they cannot be deprived of their possessions at any time. So, okay, this is the basic meaning of these two slokas. Next, ataha avidya nivrityanantaram mama mayaya bhakta vishayaka krupaya achitam, that means achitam tadartam prakatitam vibhutim bhoga sampattim tatha animadhyashtaiswaryam anupravrittam स्वभाव सिद्धम तथा भागवतीम श्रियम साक्षात भगवत संबंधिनीम सारिष्टि संज्ञाम संपत्तिम अपि अस्पृहयन्ति. Okay, अस्पृहयन्ति is the kriya in this. अस्पृहयन्ति means they don't desire. So they don't desire. What they don't desire? They don't desire the sarishti. Sarishti means samana rishti. That means samana sampatti, equal to the sampatti of the Lord. That's a sarishti mukti, you know. In that sarishti mukti, what happens? One will get the opulence of the Lord, same like the Lord. So here also, these devotees, they don't desire the sarishti. That means equal opulence of the Lord also. This sarishti is what? Is Bhagavatim Sriyam. That means it is the wealth of the Lord. This sarishti is wealth of the Lord. Sakshat Bhagavat Sambandhinim. It is directly related to the Lord. This wealth is directly related to the Lord. Okay. So this is Swabhava Siddham. That means it is natural actually. It is natural. What is natural? This sampatti, which is the Lord's sampatti. This is animadhyashtaishwaryam anupravrittam swabhava siddham. In the sloka, what is given? Aishwaryashtangam anupravrittam. Anupravrittam means it is swabhava siddham. This is the natural to the Lord actually. This Aishwaryam, this opulence, is is natural to him. It is not given to him. Like we are all we are all becoming the rich man. So because we where somewhere from where we are somewhere we are getting the money and we are becoming or the opulence and becoming the rich. It is not swabhava siddham. It is given actually. But in the case of the Lord, this sampatti is natural to him. Okay? Swabhava siddham. And it is given to the devotees. Why it is given? Because mayaya, that means krupaya. Who is giving? Lord's maya is giving to us. That means Lord's krupa is giving to us. Maya means what you should take? Krupa actually. Lord's krupa. Lord's maya means Lord's krupa. Bhakta Vishayaka krupa. So that krupa towards whom? Towards the devotee. The object of that krupa is what? Devotee. So Bhakta Vishayaka krupaya. So see, that means Lord and Lord's maya. Mama mayaya prakatitam actually. Mama maya. Mama maya achitam. Otherwise, achitam. This means prakatitam. It is vibhutim, bhoga sampattim. This opulence, whatever his Lord is having, that is given to the devotee because who is giving that? The krupa shakti of the Lord is giving. That krupa is towards whom? Towards the devotee. So that's why this is when Jivatma is getting this avidya nivrityanantaram, after the removal of avidya. So after finishing of the avidya, so by the mercy of the krupa shakti of the Lord, or otherwise by the krupa shakti, so by the krupa shakti of the Lord, so devotees get the samana sampatti. So that also devotees they don't desire. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. No reason, Prabhu. Reason is coming next. This sarishti is samana sampatti. It is related to the Bhagavan. That much only, nothing. And this is manifested by whom this sampatti is manifested by the kripa shakti of the Lord. When it is that kripa means it should be having the object. Who is the object for that kripa? Devotees. So when they get this kripa, avidya nivrityanantaram. When the avidya is finished. This is that means devotees they don't desire. Now you are asking why they don't desire. Bhakti sukha matrabhilashena yadyapi tebhyah na spruhayanti ityartha. Bhakti actually bhakti in the sloka it is given bhakti sukha matrabhilashena atho vibhutim mama mayachitam aishwaryam ashtangam anupravrittam sriyam bhagavatim cha aspruhayanti bhadram parasya mete anu ashnuvate hi loke. Why they don't desire the opulence of the Lord? Because they desire only the pleasure derived from the devotion. They don't desire this, but they desire bhakti sukha. Yadyapi tebhyah naspruhayanti ityartha tathapi te me mama loke. That means they desire only bhakti sukha. That means they don't desire all these. So that means here, main important point, even they don't desire, tathapi, that means still, that means te me mama loke vaikuntake ashnuvate, that's prapnuvantyeva iti. Even they don't desire, but when they come to my loka, so they will automatically get that. Te me mama loke vaikunte ashnuvati prapnuvantyeva. That means they will get only. They will get they will get why they will get swavatsalya vishesha darshita. Why he will give, even they don't want, why he is giving? So because he is having the affection towards them. Because of his affection he is giving. That means this is showing, that means even they don't desire, but he is giving. This is showing, it is showing the special quality of the Lord, that is affection, vatsalya. Yatha Sudama Malakara Vare. So this Sudama Mala, garland making Sudama is different from the another Sudama. Huh? He is coming in which chapter? Mathura. He is in Mathura. Yeah. Mala banane wale. Yeah, it is in the Purvartha of the Srimad Bhagavatam. That another Sudama is at in the Uttarartha of the 10th canto. So we can see in the case of the Sudama, who is a garland maker. Sopi vavre chalam bhaktim tasminnevakhilatmane tad bhakteshu cha saurardam bhuteshu cha dayam param iti tasmai varandhatva sriyam chanvaya vardhinim iti. Atah tesham tatra anasaktischa jyotita सह अपि वव्रे अचलाम भक्तिम. Sudama chose unshakable devotion for Krishna, the supreme soul of all existence, friendship with his devotees, and transcendental compassion for all living beings. Not only did Lord Krishna grant Sudama those benedictions, but he also awarded him strength, long life, fame, beauty, and ever-increasing prosperity for his family. Then Krishna and his elder brother took their leave. So you are understanding, na? So they went, Krishna and Balaram went to the Sudama to get the garland, and they took clothes from some other place, garland from other place, like that they did. Na? So there, so this Sudama is not at all desiring anything. Only
Prabhuji,
what he is desiring.
It is not audible, Prabhuji, your voice.
Voice is not audible, then
Now it's audible.
is audible. Okay. Acha. I forgot, Mataji. So Sudama chose unshakable devotion. What he selected? He selected the devotion only. The devotees, what they select devotion, not the opulence. But still what Lord does, so out of affection, he gives that. Okay, the same point is here. In the case of Sudama, we are seeing. Yes? Sudama is desiring what? Is desiring devotion and not desiring any opulence. But what Lord did, he awarded him strength, long life, fame, beauty, and ever increasing prosperity for his life. Okay, clear? Next, atah tesham tatra anasaktischa jyotita. That means devotees, they don't have any attraction for the opulence and so on. Even spiritual or material? No. Material you leave it, but even spiritual. Avidyanivrithyanantaram iti mama कृपयाचिताम इति च तेषाम अनर्थरूपत्वं खंडितम. This opulence is not anartha for the devotees. If we get the material opulence, that is anartha for the our devotional life. Yes, material opulence generally is what kind of quality it is having. It will become obstacle for the devotional service. That's why what he does, he will take away that. He will make all akinchanas poor, so that they can do nicely bhakti. Okay, if you are getting Lord mercy means you are getting failure in all material endeavors. It's a direct reflection of His mercy. Why material opulence is obstacle? It will bring the pride, it will bring the name, it will bring fame, so that one will be trapped by that. But now one may ask, one may put a question, even the spiritual opulence also is like that. One may think it is also similar to this opulence. After going to the Goloka also, one may getting the opulence means it will also bring the pride, but it will not bring any pride. It's not like material opulence. It will not become obstacle for the devotional path. Anardham na it is not the disadvantage, or it will not be an obstacle for the devotion. How can you say? Because this is given, the spiritual opulence is given after the nivritti of the avidya. Once the avidya is finished, then it is given. This is the first one point to say. The spiritual opulence is not obstacle for the jivatma. It will not bind the jivatma to the samsara. What is the first point? First point is it is given after the avidya, nivritti. Second point is it is the krupa. So nobody say, that means this mama maya, he is saying mama maya, yeah, that means by my krupa. So that is given. So out of krupa, that means so I have so mercy on you and then I will slap you. Is it happen like that anytime? Kripa, that means will it be in the form of the obstacle, or it will be form of the something is making loss for you? Will it be like that? Can we say that as a krupa? No. Since this opulence, this spiritual opulence is said as a krupa, or otherwise it is coming, it is given out of the krupa, so definitely it will not be a obstacle for the jivatma, or otherwise it definitely will not bind the jivatma to this material world, or otherwise it is not like material opulence. Material opulence binds the jivatma to this samsara, but it is not like that. Okay, next, kim va mayaya chitam. I will finish the 6 anuchedas. Oh, I am increasing my number. Yes, 6 or 7. Okay, I will increase one more, 7. किं वा किं वा मायया चितं ब्रह्मलोकादिगतां सम्पत्तिम् अपि इति तेषां सर्ववशीकारित्वमेव दर्शितं न तु तद्भोगः तस्य अतितुच्छत्वेन तेषु अनर्हत्वात्. We are going to kim va means we are going to give in another explanation. Yes, or else like this. मायया चितां ब्रह्मलोकादिगतां सम्पत्तिम् अपि इति तेषां सर्ववशीकारित्वमेव दर्शितं न तु तद् भोगः. What is said in the sloka? In the sloka it is said, अथो विभूतिं मम माया चितम ऐश्वर्याष्टांगम अनुप्रवृत्तम श्रियं भागवतीं च भद्रां परस्य मे अनुशोते ले न करहि चित मत्पराः शांतरूपे न कांक्षन्ति नो निमिषे लेडी हेति. No, just that is from this sloka he said. Okay, okay. न करिचित मत्पराः शांतरूपे. वो श्लोका, in this sloka it is there. No, I will come. Okay, okay. Mayaya chitam means Brahma lokadigatam sampattim api. Now we are taking Mayaya chitam means Brahma lokadigatam sampatti. Like this we will take. We have two different explanations. Na? First explanation is Mayaya chitam means Mama Mayaya achitam. Achitam means prakatitam. That means it is prakatitam means it is manifested. By what? By the Maya means what you should take? By Kripa. My Kripa. That is what? That is Bhagavatim Sampatti. That is spiritual opulence. Okay? Spiritual opulence. This is spiritual opulence. So, Bhakta, how many devotees don't desire? Na spruhayanti means devotees don't desire what? Mayaya, Mama Maya achitam. That is spiritual opulence. Devotees don't desire spiritual opulence. This is explanation 1. Why they don't desire? Because bhakti sukha matra abhilasha. But still Lord gives that. But Lord gives this spiritual opulence. This spiritual opulence is known as sarsti sangya. It is known as sarsti. Devotees don't desire sarsti. But still he gives. Because he is affectionate. Second explanation. Second explanation, what it is saying, Maya chitam means the opulence in Brahmaloka. What is that, Brahmaloka? Huh? Satyaloka. Okay, are we clear? What is Satyaloka? Which is above to the Janaloka. Devotees, same, don't desire opulence in okay. They don't desire means what? They have full control on this. When you say you don't desire, that means when you got that and but still you don't want, then you'll say don't desire. You are so I don't desire. You cannot say that kind of arhata you don't have, and then you say that I don't desire. I don't want any prime minister post. So I don't desire it. Who can say that like that? The person really who is competent enough that he will say that. It's not that the beggar he will say that I don't desire prime minister post. Yes. Here devotees are saying, so they don't desire. Devotees don't desire the opulence of Brahmaloka means what? So they are competent enough to, if they desire, they can get. And now they are not desiring. That is the meaning of desire. Okay. So that means what? They have full control on this opulence. That means if they want, devotees can get. They can go to the Brahmaloka also and enjoy that. Logic you are understanding? Uh, uh, now second meaning. Second meaning. Brahmaloka, not only Brahma and so on. Brahmaloka and the others. That means Swarga and others also you can take. Adi also. Brahmaloka adi gatam sampattim. Tesham sarva vasikaritvamev darshitam. Natu tad bhogaha. Because if they desire, they are doing devotees, they are devotees. So if they desire, they can get. If they want, they can get. But they don't want. That means it is proving that they have full control on that. Yes. That means they don't want to enjoy that. Why they don't enjoy? The reason is tasya ati tucchatvena. They are very cheap. This opulence is very cheap. Okay, you got it? Shrutischa. Shruti is also saying. What it is saying? Ta, mm, ah. No. They don't desire is leading to that. So that is showing they don't desire this opulence. The devotees don't desire the opulence in Brahmaloka and so on. This is so on. This is showing that their full control on that. This shows their control on that opulence. That's why I said a beggar cannot say that I don't want the position of prime minister, because anyway you don't get. What is this? What is the point of not desiring? Or it will not make any sense actually. The small ant is there, and it will say that I don't want to kill the elephant. So what is this actually? So that means there should be some ability in that. Then only you can say that he is not desiring that. So otherwise it's a meaningless statement actually. So that's why here devotees are not desiring this opulence, means they have full control on that. If they want, they can get. That is the meaning actually. So this they don't desire this opulence is showing what? This shows their control on that property. Yeah. Why they don't that means they have control means what? They don't take it as a bhoga cheese. That means they don't enjoy it. Natu tad bhogaha. That means this opulence is not the object of enjoyment for them. They don't desire means it is not. They don't desire means what? It is not object for. It is means that opulence. That opulence is not object of enjoyment for them. Object of enjoyment for them. It is not object of the enjoyment of them. It's a fact actually. Reason is given. Why they don't consider or they don't accept this as object of for their enjoyment? Because ati tucchatvena, because they are cheap. This opulence is, it is inferior, or it is not insignificant. It is cheap actually. Tuchcha means is cheap. So this opulence is very cheap. Yes. Tasya atitucchatvena teshu anarhatvat. This opulence is not fitting for them because it is so cheap. It cannot give the pleasure to them. Anarhatva means ati tucchatvena anarhatvat. That means this opulence is cheap in that way. It is not fitting for them. Shruti is also saying This is a hetu actually. Why they don't accept it as a bhoga for them? Because it's so cheap. So that's why it is not, and it's not fitting. Shrutischa atra, even Shruti is also saying, in the same, Shruti also saying same way. Devotees, they don't enjoy this material opulence. Tat yateha karmajito lokakshiyate evamevamutra punyajito lokakshiyate. Chandogya Upanishad 8:16. Tat yatha iha कर्मजितः लोकः क्षीयते. Karmajitah, that means the planets achieved by the karma. Those are the Swarga, or otherwise opulence in the Patala, in the down planets. Those also you can get. If you do good karma, you can get the opulence in the Sutala. Sutala and so on. That opulence is even greater than the Swarga's opulence. So that means you should do more good pious activity. Why he got? Bali Maharaj got the Sutala planet because he gave the such a charity. So that he got that position. It's not an ordinary position. Even that opulence is not there with the Indra also. Huh? Yeah, below Sarga. Below. Materially, just to analyze that incident like this, you can interpret actually. That's why I'm saying. Punya, that's why next is Punya Jito Loka Kshiyate. That means they will go to the about to that Sarga. What is that? That is Tapoloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, and Satyaloka. They will go to this. Karma means what? By doing the sacrifices which are explained in the Karma Kanda. So by this Ejeta Swarga Kamo, that means by doing the Swarga, by doing the karma, what you will get? You will get the Swarga. But if you want to get above to that, what do you have to get? Tapoloka. Who will go to the Tapoloka? Who will go to the first one is what? Maharloka. No, Maharloka. Gruhasthas, they will do karma and they will go to Swarga only. Till Swarga only they will go. So, Brahmachari will go. Which Brahmachari? Upakurvana Brahmachari will go to which loka? Maharloka. Janaloka? Naistic Brahmachari will go. And the Vanaprastha? Tapoloka they will go. And Sannyasis? Satyaloka. एवमेव आत्मुत्र अमुत्र पुण्यजितो लोकक्षितः इत्यनन्तरम् अतया इह आत्मानम् अनुविद्य व्रजन्ति एतांश्च सत्यान् कामान् तेषां सर्वेषु लोकेषु कामचरः भवति. So those both are the decay. Kshiyate means kshine punye vishanti martilokam, like that. So this swarga is achieved by doing the karma. Even in the position, karma jitaha, you can say, even if you do the great sacrifices like some Aswamedha yajnas, not 100, you will become the king of this land. That means this is also karma jitaha. If you want to become a king, so there for that also you need to perform some karma, some yajna. So these are all are achieved by the karma. And punya means, so by doing the pious activities you will get by practicing those. But both are the kshaya only. That means if you go to Sarga, from there also you have to fall down. And even if you go to the upper to that, that means if you strictly follow your dharma, that our ashram dharma, and if you achieve Mahaloka, Janaloka, so and so on, so those are also so you will fall down from that. Kshiyate, that is also is finished. That means you can fall down from there also. But Atha yaha iha atmanam anuvidya. That means iha means in this material world here, yaha the one who atmanam anuvidya. That means knowing about himself. Vrajanti etamscha satyan kaman tesham sarveshu lokeshu kamacharo bhavati iti. So then whoever is knowing about himself, self, or otherwise the commentary is not there, because explaining the Upanishad sentences also just by our own meaning is not so possible actually. It is not. It will go to the mistake. Will do some mistake. There should be some lot of inside, like Bhagavatam. We need commentary. Similarly, if you want to explain the Upanishad statements also, you need to have the commentary. So just what here is, we are is whatever the point is said, that much we'll see. Jiva Goswami, what he is saying, these devotees, they don't accept the opulence in the Brahmaloka also, and so on. So the same point also we are hearing from the Upanishad. So just it is said that the lokas achieved by the karma and the punya, so they are finished. But whoever is achieving, that means whoever is knowing himself, that means ata yaha iha atmanam anuvidya vrajanti. That means after the one who leaves this, that means this place, after knowing the atma, so then that person kamacharaha bhavati. That means wherever he wants to go, he can go. Like you see, that is in the Sadhya Mukti. So that means whoever got this self-realization, or otherwise here Atmanam Jnana means supreme. That means he who came to know the Supreme Lord. Also yogis, that means they came to know the Bhagavan. They will realize this Paramatma. So those people, they kamachara bhavati. That means any amount of time they can go to any place. Yes, kamachara bhavati. That means that means here Atma means here, since Upanishad is commentary is not there, I take Atma means knowing the Paramatma. Okay, yogis, they know the Paramatma, and then after that they go to any planet and which is decayable, like that. No, na. What they do, they will become kamacharaha. That means wherever they want, they can go. They can go to the Sarga also. They can stay for some time. So they, as much as time, they can enjoy that also. And after that, so they don't get any karma for that. They don't get any punishment for that. They can go to the upper planets anywhere. And after that, they will go to the Sarishti Mukti or the something, Samipya Mukti, something they will get, and they will liberate. So that means, so here the point is, Kamacharaha Bhavati. That means they themselves can select. They themselves can select, and they can, Sarveshu Lokeshu Kamacharaha Bhavati. Kaman Tesham Satyan. Vrajanti Etam Satyan Kaman. Tesham Sarveshu Lokeshu Kamacharaha Bhavati. So if they desire, they can go to any planet. So that is a proof actually. If they desire, they can go. That means here, what we are proving, that they have complete control. These devotees have the complete control on the any opulence to accept. That we are saying or not? Sarva Vashikarattvameva Darshitam. So devotees have the complete control on the opulences of the Brahma, Loka and others. What is the proof for this? What we brought here we said devotees here, what we said, Mama Mayaya means we said it is opulence of Brahmaloka. And that means devotees, they don't desire even the opulence of Brahmaloka and so on. Okay, this point you understood. Then after that, what we concluded, they have full control on this. You concluded from this. They don't desire means what you said here. That means they have full control on on this. So now one may, what is the proof? How can you say they have full control? Is there any proof? Devotees, they don't desire the opulence of the Brahmaloka and so on. So this is showing what? This is showing what? See the board on my face. They have full control on the opulence. This we concluded. How can you conclude this? One may raise this question. That means how can you say devotees have the full control on these opulences? Then what he said here, Kamacharaha Bhavati. That means they have full freedom to go to any planet. You are getting or not? Why this example is given? Upanishad statement. No? So this you understood? After that, Upanishad statement, why it is given? Upanishad statement is saying that these devotees who are knowing himself means knowing the Paramatma, Lord, that means devotee. You can take like that also because it's a Upanishad statement. So knowing himself means knowing the Lord, that means he's a devotee. What kind of privilege he is having? He is having the Sarveshu Lokeshu Kamacharaha Bhavati. Sarveshu Lokeshu Kamachara Bhavati. This is establishing what? Get that? Yes. Yes, that statement is supported or not? Whatever derivation we did, that is true or not? Huh? Got it? Uh, uh, uh. Mm. 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 Paramantra means? Mm. Mm. So what is the problem? Let him go. I am not saying the after. What? Why you are bringing that point? What is the connection? What I am saying here? After knowing the Lord, that means Paramatma. So he will go to the Paramatma means you can take even extended meaning of Bhagavan also, no problem. Upanishad statement. So he can become Kamacharaha. That means what is establishing we are? What we want to establish? We want to establish devotees have the full freedom to. That means they have full control on the enjoying any opulence of the any world. So this is we have to establish. So is it established or not? Why you have to go to another details? Yeah, this point to point. This point is established or not? Main point. Yeah. Bhavati. This is the essence actually. That's important to catch. Kamacharaha. Yes. Yes. Because that we showed. That means here they derivatives they don't desire means so they have full control on the enjoying any pleasure in the any planet. That we derived. That can you show directly from the any proof? That means can you show any proof for that? That is this is Upanishad statement. Kamacharaha bhavati. What is the problem in this? How many hours we will take to explain and understand this? I'm not getting. Eh? Yes. Yeah. Yes. ननु एवं तर्हि लोकत्वा विशेषात् सर्गादिवत् भोक्तृभोग्यानां कदाचित् विनाशः स्यात्. So someone may say this spiritual world, whatever you say, Vaikuntha, it is also loka, and this material world is also loka. So any loka is the Swargadivat Bhoktru Bhogyanam Kadachit Vinashah Shat. Sometimes maybe Bhokta will be finished, or otherwise Bhogya is finished. Like Swarga. Swarga, enjoying the Swarga is finished. Once the Pralaya is coming now, final devastation, at that time Swarga is finished. So then can you enjoy at that time any Swarga pleasure? No. Or otherwise, so your punya is finished. You are the bhokta of the Swarga, your punya is finished. Then also you can not enjoy Swarga. So similarly, this Vaikuntha is also loka like Swarga loka. So it is also like that. It will be finished, or otherwise you will be finishing the your pocket money, whatever your recharge money, ATM recharge. So one may say like this. Yes. So then what is the answer for this? Tatra aha. In that means Kshine Punye. So Vishanti Martyalokam like that. Kshine Bhakti Vishanti. So Martyalokam. From the Goloka they will come. One may say like that. Then what is said? Tatra aha. Santarupe. What is said? Na karihichit matparaha shantarupe nakshayanti. This is the important word. What we want to establish? No one, that means after going back to the spiritual world, he will not, that means come back, that means he will not send back. In the case of the Swarga, Kshine Punya, that means Kshaya is there. Kshaya, that means finishing of the Punya. So then immediately he will be coming back to his original place. That is a material, that's a Karma Bhumi. It is not like that in the case of the Vaikuntha. That is said by the here Kapil Bhagavan. Matparaha, that means my devotees, so Shantarupe Nakshayanti, that means they will not come from there. They will not thrown out from the Vaikuntha. So Shantarupe Shantim Avikrutam Rupam Yasya Tasmin Vaikunte Matparaha Tadvasinaha Lokaha Kadachitapi Kshayanti. That means Bhogyahinaha Na Bhavanti. So that means they will not sent out from that place, like in the case of Swarga. Animisho me hetihi madiyam kalachakram no ledhi tannagrasate. What is said? One more point. Animishaha, that means kalachakram. The time wheel will not swallow them. Here time wheel, what it will do? It will just eating this, keep on taking everything inside to that. Grasate means it is swallowing. That, but in the case of the Vaikuntavasis, it is not like that. Na grasate. What is the proof? Chandogya Upanishad is also saying, Nasa para punar avartate. That means punar avartate means he will not come back. Getting or not? Iti srutehe. Next, Gita is also saying, A brahmana, A bhuvana, A brahma bhuvanal loka punaravartirnojuna mam prapyaiva tu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. There is no punarjanma. Okay, iti Gita Upanishad bihi. Gita is also saying, they will not come back and take birth. Next, Sahasra Nama Bhashyepi Uktam Sahasranama Bhasha. This Shankaracharya is writing Bhashya on this Vishnu Sahasranama. In that, what he said? Paramam param utkrishtam ayanam sthanam punaravrutti shankarahitam iti parayanaha. So parayanaha means what he gave the meaning? Parayanaha meaning pa parayanaha. Param utkrishtam ayanam. Param utkrishtam. Param means utkrishtam. Ayanam means sthanam. That means what? Punaravrutti shanka rahitam. Param ayanam means what kind of place that is? That is Vaikuntha is parayanaha. That means param means utkrishta. That means it is supremely elevated. Supremely elevated. 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 Ayanam means what? Sthanam means place. Okay, supremely elevated. One more meaning he gave. That further explanation he gave for this supreme elevated, and he said what? Punaha avrutti shankarahitam. This place is what? Punaha avrutti shankarahitam. After going to there, you will not get any doubt to go back. That kind of place that is. So Shankaracharya is also saying this point. Punaravritti shankarahitam. Shankara kaha? That only. Sthanam punaravritti shankarahitam. It is Vishnu Sahasranama. Parayana word in there in the Vishnu Sahasranama. And Shankaracharya gave the meaning. That means he wrote the Bhashya on the Vishnu Sahasranama. That means he wrote the meaning of the Parayana in this way. Parayana means Param Ayanam means Utkrishta Sthanam. That means a supremely elevated place. And also what he said? That is a place where you don't get any doubt to go back. Pullinga pakshe bahuvrihiriti. Now I am raising my speed. Don't stop me. What is there is a simple points. So why feeling difficult? Is there any difficulty? Na kevalam etavattesham mahatmyam. It's a bahuvrihi pullinga pakshe bahuvrihi. This is grammatical. Leave it. Na kevalam etavattesham mahatmyam iha aha. Na kevalam etavat. Not only this much. That Vaikuntha is not only is not this much only glorified. Even so much is glorified in the next part of this sloka. So Vaikuntha, till now, how it is glorified? Vaikuntha is a place where, so the people will not, after going once, then they will not come back. Okay. Next, what it is said here, further, Esham mam vina na kaschid aparaha prema bhajanam asti ityardaha. Next you see, in the second sloka you see, Esham aham priya atma sutascha sakha guru suhruda daivam ishtam. So what is the meaning? This we are going to explain now. So whoever is going to that Vaikuntha, so for them Krishna is only what? He is prema bhajanam. That means, so he is only the object of for the love. Na kaschit aparaha. They don't love any other. Yeah. Mam vina na kaschit aparaha. They don't love other than me. Yadva. Otherwise, there is another meaning. Golokadikam apekshevoktam. That means they here now. Otherwise, you can take like this. So mam means Goloka. You should take. They don't. So that means they will get such a satisfaction, and after going there, so they will be fully satisfied to stay there. They don't think to go back to any other loka. Yeah. Now I am not saying Golokadikam. Okay, Adi also said. Okay, you can take like that. So they don't go back to some other loka, other planet. Yes. तत्र हि तथा भावा एव श्रीगोपाः नित्याः विद्यन्ते. Tatra means tatha bhavaha eva Sri Gopaha Nitya. That means all these people who are going to the Goloka, so they are fully satisfied, and for them Krishna is only the object for their love. So like this, that means they love only Krishna. So this kind of bhava they will be having. अथवा तं लोकं कीदृग्भावाः अविद्या निवृत्त्यनन्तरं प्राप्नुवन्ति इति तत्राह येषामिति. Otherwise there is one more meaning for the last line. येषामहं प्रिय आत्मा सुतश्च सखा गुरु सुहृद दैवमिष्टम. So there is one more meaning. What? Tam lokam कीदृशी भावाः अविद्या निवृत्त्यनन्तरं प्राप्नुवन्ति इत्याह तत्राह येषामिति. ये केचित् पाद्मोत्तरखण्डे दर्शित मुनिगण सवासनाः प्रियः पतिर् इति मां भावयन्ति. ये केचित् सनकादि सवासनाः आत्मा ब्रह्मैव अयं साक्षात् इति मां भावयन्ति. एवं अन्ये च ये ते एव प्राप्नुवन्ति इत्यर्थः. There is one more meaning. Who will go to that Vaikuntha? One more way of the explaining the Esham te. Ye kechit Padmottara Khande Darshitam. Padmottara Khanda is in the Padma Purana, it is said, what? Munigana Savasanaha. So whoever is having the similar taste like these munis. So Priyaha Patiriti. That means these munis are thinking that Krishna as Pati. Okay, there is a story, I think. Yeah. In that story, these munis, they are thinking the Lord as their Pati. So whoever is having the similar taste like these munis, they will go back there. Or otherwise, whoever is having the similar taste like the Sanakadis, how the Sanakadis is having the taste? Sanakadis is having thinking that, so this Lord is only the Brahman also. Yeah, no. Atma, that means Brahma eva ayam sakshat. That means mam bhavayanti. This Krishna is only Brahman. Like that, whoever is having, they will also go back. So because Krishna is only Brahman, knowing like this is a correct understanding. Yes or no? Krishna is Brahman, is full understanding. That means Brahman is only the complete. Then that is not complete. Krishna is Brahman, understanding like this is correct. Like the Sanakadis, first they are only Brahmagnanis. They don't know any idea of the Krishna. But after that, Krishna is only Brahman. They realized this. So that means whoever is having this kind of vasana, they will also go back. And also, evam anye ye, like this, others also. That means sutascha, sukha, guru, sahrudaha, like this. Priyaha, atma, sutah, sakha, guru. So sutah, that means like the who is the devotee, that means Yasodamaya. So whoever is having the samana vasana, that means similar kind of taste, that means Krishna as a putra, the son, whoever is thinking, they will also go back. Like that, others also you take. Suta, Guru, Suhrudaha, Daivam, Ishtam, all. Whoever is having these samana bhavanas of these, whoever is having this kind of relations with the Lord, all they go to that place, Vaikuntha. Okay? Aya naya. Suhrudaha iti bahutvam sauhrudasya nana bheda apakshaya. Suhrudaha means bahutvam sauhrudyasya nana bheda apekshaya. Evam chaturde nana bheda evam chaturde Sri Narada Vakye is said, Shanta samadrusha Shuddha Sarvabhutanuranjana. Nani, Shanta samadrusha Shuddha Sarvabhutanuranjana. Yantyanja Achyuta Padam Achyuta Priya Bandavaha. Who will go? Narada is also saying. Shanta samadrusha Shuddha. There are different rasas. These are all will go. Priya Bandhava, all these go. Suhrudaha means Suhrudaha is Bahuvachana. Suhrut is the Ekavachana. Here, what in the sloka you see? Aham Priya Atma Sutaha. That means I am lover. That means whoever thinking me as lover, whoever thinking me as Atma, that means as a Brahman, whoever thinking me as the son, whoever thinking me as the friend, whoever thinking me as the guru, whoever thinking me as Suhrudaha. Suhrudaha means it is the Bahuvachana. Suhrut is the Ekavachana. Suhrudaha is Bahuvachana. That means whoever thinking me as the well-wishers, whoever thinking me as the well-wishers, instead of saying well-wishers is said. Why the Bahuvachana is came? The Bahuvachana is explained that here. So here you should not take that means well-wisher, you should take the varieties are there in the well-wishing. Those varieties you should take. Suhrudasya bhavam is what? Sauhrudyam, and that is many types, and that's why here it is said that well-wishing, there are many varieties are there, that you should take. Huh? Yeah. That means the Lord can be Sauhrudyasya Nana Bheda. So even that translation is not so is pointed actually, pin pointed. Sauhrudyasya. Surudasya bhavam is Sauhrudyam. So that is many types. Yeah. See, Krishna is a well-wisher in many ways. So that's why here Suhrudaha, my plural is said. Krishna can be well-wisher in many ways. That's why. Next, 64. Prapanchati tattvam tatah askalanam cha yugapad aha. So simultaneously it is said. What is that? Till now we are seeing Prapanchati tattvam. We already proved in the last Anucheda, not the present Anucheda. In the last 62 Anucheda, what we proved? This Vaikunta is Prapanchati tattvam. What is the word is saying that? Avyakritam is saying. And in the 63rd Anucheda, what we proved? Whoever is going to the Vaikunta, he will not come back. So that we proved. So these two features are proved in one place. That is 12th canto, 11th chapter, 19. Atapatram tu Vaikuntam dvija dhamakuto bhayam iti. This is, okay? You can see the translation of this, immediately you will get. Huh? You got it? Oh Brahmanas, the Lord's umbrella is his spiritual abode Vaikunta, where there is no fear, and Garuda, who carries the Lord of sacrifice, is threefold Veda. No fear, okay. Atapatram tu Vaikuntam Dvija Dhamakuto Bhayam. There is no Bhaya means there is no death. We get fear of what? Fear of the birth. Because of the 4 problems, we will get the fear. Main real problems. Birth, death, old age and diseases. There is no Bhayam. Akuto Bhayam. That itself is establishing. And also, when you will get the fear, if there is a chance of fall down, then you will get the fear. There is no fear at all means there is no chance of fall down from that. Okay, that is established or not? And also Prapanchati Tattvam. In the Prapancha, Bhaya is there, and there is no Bhaya means it is beyond the Prapancha. Is done? Next Anucheda. Nairgunya. Is not clear? Nairgunya prapyatvam satve pralina swaryanti naralokam rajolaya Tamolayastu nirayam yanti mameva nirguna. So this Vaikunta is achieved by the Nirguna, people who are in the Nirguna. Okay, who are situated in the Nirguna, they will only achieve this. Satve pralinaha swaryanti. Whoever is in the mode of goodness, they will go to the upper planets, Swarga and Upar. So Rajolayaha Naraka. So Rajas, they will go to the Narakaloka. Tamolayaha, they will go to the Nirayam. That is the hellish planets. Punishment milta hai na udhar. So that's another 28. And whoever in the Nirgunaha, that means they will get Mam. That's finished. Next Anuched. 66. Sutaram Nairgunyashrayatvam. So staying in the Vaikunta is also Nirguna Vasa. How it is said, you see. Vanantu satviko vaso gramo rajasa uchate tamasam juta sadanam manniketam tu nirgunam. Staying in the Vaikunta is Nirguna. Staying in the Vana is Satvika. Staying in the Grama is Rajasam. Staying in the Jyota Sadanam, that means in the clubs and pubs.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Anuched 64 is there na? Vaikunta is beyond.
Mataji already done, so we are all beyond that. So we did that.
Okay.
So next, this is said here, Tadeva Tad Aveshena Eva Asyapi Nirgunatva Vyapadesha iti bhavaha. Why one who is staying in the Vaikunta is Nirguna? Why that Vasa, that is Nirguna? Because so Tad Avesaha, that means like if you use this hand in the spiritual activity, this is also spiritualized. Similarly, that place itself is Nirguna. Since you are staying there, that's why that is Avesha, that is entering into you. So that's why that Nirgunatvam is entering into you. So that's why you are also Nirguna. Saeva prakrutehe paratvam. Tataha Vaikuntam agamad. Tata Vaikuntam agamad. Bhaswaram tamasah param. Yatra narayana sakshat. Nyasinam paramagatihi. This is from the 10th. What? Shantanam nyasta dandanam yato navartate gataha. Agamat jagama shiva iti shesha. So from this we are proving that what? Tamasaha param. That means it is beyond the prakriti. It's beyond the prakriti. Tata Vaikuntam agamat bhaswaram. That means it is completely is a spiritual. It is effulgent. It is completely effulgent. Tamasaha param yatra narayana sakshat nyasinam paramagatihi. So that is that Narayana is directly staying, and Nyasinam Paramagati means who are completely renounced these material pleasures. So they get this. Yes. Shantanam Nyastadhandanam Yataha na vartate gataha. That means they will not come back. Na avartate. So after going there, one will not come back. He is also said once again all these points. Nityatvam. Next what? This Vaikunta is Nitya. Eternal. 67. 67 Manusyada. Next, Grivayam Jana Lokosya Tapo Lokastanadvayat Murdibis Satya Lokastu Brahma Lokas Sanatanaha. Nityatvam. This world is eternal, like the Brahma Loka and all these are not eternal. They will be finished. Grivayam Janaloka. What is there in the Griva? Griva is what? This is Janaloka is there. Tapoloka is in the Sthana, is in the chest. And after that, Murdibihi, that means in the head. Satyaloka is there. So next, Brahmaloka Sanatanaha. What is said? About this is Sanatanaha. That is Brahmaloka means what you should take here? Vaikuntaha. Tika. Who wrote? How can you know this Brahmaloka means Vaikunta? Sridhar Swami says Brahma Loka means Vaikuntha. Satu Sanatah Nitya. That's why it is proving the Nityatvam. Go to the next Anucheda. 68. Moksha Sukha Tiraskari Bhaktyeka Labhyatvam. So this is attained, this Vaikuntha is attained by the bhakti only. That bhakti, so he is rejecting, whoever is doing bhakti, so he will reject the even the pleasure of the liberation. Moksha Tiraskari Bhakti. Bhakti rejects the pleasure of the moksha. That means bhakti is having such a highest pleasure. So that's why by getting that one will reject the pleasure derived from the moksha. That is explained here. Yannavrajantyabido rachananuvada yatsrun visha kukutha matigni yastu srutahata bhagair rubhir sata yaccha vrajantya nimisham vrishabhanuvritya दूरे यमाह्यपरिना स्पृहणीयशीला भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथनानुरागा वैक्लव्यभाष्मकलया पुलकीकृताङ्गा 3 yes. 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 Next. Yacha Vrajanti. 25. That next one is 25. 25. एक छोड़ना पड़ेगा. Yes. Yes. Here it is said in this, Yad Vaikuntam. So main thing what we should establish from this sloka, the material, the moksha pleasure is rejected and by the devotees. That much only should focus. No need to make the anvaya of entire sloka and breaking the head. Already we did in the our in the Bhagavatam class. Okay, just to focus on that. See in the translation, Yad Vaikuntam Yacha no Asmakam उपरिस्थितं व्रजन्ति नः स्पृहणीयशीलाः इति वा दूरे यमः येषां ते सिद्धत्वेन दूरीकृतमय नियमाः सन्तः वा व्रजन्ति इति. सो नेक्स्ट भर्तुः मितः सुयशसः इत्यनेन तथा विदया भक्तेः मोक्षसुखतिरस्कारित्व प्रसिद्धिः सूचिता. भर्तुः मितः Suyashashaha, this word is important. Okay, this word is so tatha vidhayaha, how they are yacha vrajanti animisham vrusha bhanuvritya dure yama hyapari na spruhaniya shilaha bharturmita suyashasa कथानुरागाः वैक्लव्य भाष्प कलया पुलकितांगाः. Okay, this is printing ityado is missing in my book. What is the main point? We have to see that rejection of the pleasure of the moksha and by the bhakti. That much. In the second sloka it is there. Don't बांध लिया ये तो. Why tomorrow? 8. What we promised? 62?
Uh,
67, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. 7 बोला ना प्रभु जी बोला और एक इसीलिए 7. ओके ओके 7 करना ही है अभी. सिंपल वन वर्ड only. इस 1 मिनट रुकिए. यस. anyway 31 only na. I came for 10 minutes late. If I come late also charge you hopefully pay. क्या है bro? हाँ मैं भी आता हूँ लेट. मैं एक्सेप्ट करो पर्सन नो मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. कोई भी कुछ भी बोले. Persons whose bodily features change in ecstasy and whose breathe heavily and perspire due to hearing the glories of the Lord are promoted to the kingdom of God, even though they don't care for meditation and other austerities. ये पॉइंट इधर से निकालना है. जस्ट आचार्य कमेंट्री इफ यू डोंट सी देन यू कैनॉट गेट. 1 सेकेंड जस्ट विल डू दैट. क्या हो गया? थ्री फिफ्टीन ना. Luckily same thing I got. This is cooperation actually. तथा विदाः, that means भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः. भर्तुर्मितः सुयशसः कथना. That means they are just teaching each other. That means they are discussing each other about the glories of the Lord. Bhartuhu mitah suyasha kathanuragaha. Kathananuraga. That means they have the attachment for the hearing or discussing. They have attachment for the discussing about the different glorious pastimes of Lord. Bhartuhu mitah. That means they think Lord as their Bharta. So from this we have to derive that. So they go to the Vaikunta. So in the first sloka we are seeing, so Vrajanti. They go to the Vaikunta. So the devotees who are going to Vaikunta, so those what? They have the attachment in discussing the glories of the Lord. This much is only, from this much only he is deriving. That means Bhaktehe moksha sukha tiraskaritvam. That means bhakti is rejecting the pleasure derived from the moksha. Okay? That much. Because they don't have any, it is not said that they have the taste for the liberation, but they have only the anurakti. That means they have their taste in what? In the discussing the, that is Suchita. Next one more place, 3:15:48. Na atyantikam. What is there here? In that my book it is not there. Which one? This is 3:15:25. Bhartomita Shuyasa is there na? 3:25. 3rd canto 15th chapter 28th sloka. Bhartuhu mitaha suyashasah katananuragaha. That means they have the desire or the taste in the discussing the, mitaha means discussing together, mutual. And next after that 3:15:48. In this नात्यंतिकम इत्यादो ये अंगत तदंग्रि शरणाः भवतः कथायां कीर्तयन्ति तीर्थयशः कुशलाः. This is also saying that, so they whoever taking the shelter of your lotus feet, they always get the pleasure in the glorifying the Lord. Kirtayanti tirtha yashasaha. They do the your glorification. Ah, so they are only, yes, they only just having the deriving the pleasure in the discussing the pastimes of the Lord, not in the moksha. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki.